Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakahak, Kwadash. Yahweh is the Heavenly Father name. Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son's name. So the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son names are Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Philippines 1:20. According to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but as with all boldness, as always, so now also Hamashiach shall be magnified in my body, whether it be life or death. So, Philippians 1:20. According to my earnest expectation and my hope. And what's that earnest expectation and hope? That we make it out of here in one piece. And we watch the destruction of our enemies. That's our expectation and hope. Meeting Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's our expectation. That in nothing I shall be ashamed. Yeah, we don't have no reason to be ashamed. The words we are speaking, they are pure. Psalms 12:6. But that with all boldness, as always, we gotta be bold always. So now also Hamashiach shall be magnified in my body. And how is he gonna be magnified in your body? You have to be calling on his name. You got to be worshiping Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Whether it be life or death. So we're supposed to magnify Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. whether it be life or death. It's if we make it all the way through, or we die in the process of fighting for Yahushua. Magnifying Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Salah. Because we're supposed to worship him. We're supposed to magnify him. Because there's only one way out of here. No sacrifice, no glory. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness. You see that? It said the righteous man stand in great boldness, but then I just finished reading, Philippians. It says, according to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but with all boldness. You see, you're supposed to be bold with this. So Wisdom of Solomon 5:1 again. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him. And who has afflicted us? Every nation and 2/3 of our own nation. They haven't afflicted us. But this is talking about Esau Edom, man. And made no account of his labors. They're not taking what we doing serious. They taking it as this is light work and blah, blah, blah. But, hey, you don't have to take account for our labors. How about Shem Yahushua got us? But you have to be doing things. You have to be sacrificing, giving up shit. You have to give up stuff. What kind of sacrifice are you? Are you going to be a worthy sacrifice? Or are you going to be the one that, a destructive sacrifice? Romans 12:1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We have to present our bodies as a living sacrifice. That means our ways hedges, putting up your lessons, doing everything that you have to do for Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the council, in sincerity and truth. I'm going to read that in the NLT. Romans 12:1. And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to Yahweh Shem Yahushua because of all he has done for you. That's right. That's why it's no sacrifice, no glory, man. Continuing on. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind he will find acceptable. That's what we try. You want to be acceptable sacrifice, not an unworthy sacrifice. This is truly the way to worship him. Sacrificing holy, doing the thing that you know that he is, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is accepting and pleased by, not by man. Romans 12 and 2 NLT. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world. Is that not what 2/3 of our people are doing? They are following anything in this world except Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Continuing on. But let Yahweh Shem Yahushua transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. That's the key, the way you think. Yahweh Shem Yahushua know how you think. If your intentions are good or you half-assing. Then you will learn to know Yahweh Shem Yahushua's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. That's what we're supposed to be doing. You got to give up things, man. You can't be still trying to be comfortable here in this world. You got to give up things. There's sacrifice that goes into to suffer a loss of, to give up, renounce, injury, or destroy. Or destroy, especially of an idea, belief. So, you got to give up. You see what I'm saying? You got to give up holy sacrifice. You got to destroy the old man. To suffer losses, you got to be able to suffer losses and keep pushing. That's what we're supposed to be doing. No sacrifice, no glory, man. Matthew 12:26. But Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh Shem Yahushua all things are possible. So if you relying on man, you ain't gonna get nowhere. But if you putting your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, anything is possible. Matthew 19 verse 27. And then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? This is how we feeling now. Hey, you gave up thing we ain't really feeling like that. We know we're gonna get beautiful things if we part of the elect to make it up out of here. But that's right. We've forsaken all. Like you said, you had a lot of brothers in the sports and the music, and very talented brothers that could have pursued a lot of things. But we've forsaken it all. we rather follow Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. So everything we get will never leave us. Everything we get right now is going to leave us. So you can fight for temporary, or you can fight for permanent, and we fighting for permanent. That's why we have forsaken all, and we're going to follow Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Matthew 19, verse 28, and Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, which he's doing right now, he's sitting there, waiting to come back and do what he got to do. Ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. See, when he come back, man, because right now he's sitting on the right hand of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But when he come back, he's going to be sitting on the big throne. The Lord's willing be part of the ones that's going to be sitting with him. Because we sacrificing the worldly lust that we had for spiritual. You know? You got to sacrifice it. Yeah, we still all going to have certain battles or whatever, but nah. we in there with it. How about Shem Yahushua? We fuck everything. We know that, hey, in ordinary to be like good in your how about Shem Yahushua eyes, you got to drop everything and follow him. You got to do things his way. You can't be half-stepping. Matthew 19, verse 29. And everyone that has forsaken houses, see, you know, people that do real estate, your houses, man, you got multiple houses, family, your brethren, hey, you know, a lot of people real tight with their brothers, doing a lot of things in the world now. Coming into the truth, you can't be the same. Or sisters, same with your sister. Some people are close with their sisters, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, but no. No matter how tight the bonds was, we gave up all them bonds for Yahweh to get the bond with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Continue on, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. So if you're forsaking the things of this world to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he got you. But you must sacrifice. No sacrifice, no glory, man. Point blank, period. No sacrifice, no glory. And what sacrifice are you going to be, though? Are you trying to be acceptable sacrifice? Or are you just trying to be a straight, complete burnt offering? Just burnt. You need nothing. A waste of space. Suffering. Sacrifice. We must sacrifice in order to get on the chariot. That's it. Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So it's going to be a lot of sacrifices that has to be done if you want to enter into this kingdom. Like they say, spring cleaning, you have to personally do spring cleaning all the time if you're trying to please Yahweh Shem Yahushua, if you're trying to be a reasonable sacrifice. So I hope that was edifying to the elect. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, of whom I learned this 100% truth from. Peace, salutations to the hopeful elect, and the speckled birds scattered through the four winds of the earth. Until the next time I say shalom, and remember, which sacrifice are you going to be? Are you going to be acceptable sacrifice for Yahweh Shem Yahushua? or you're going to be, a reasonable sacrifice. But just remember one thing: no sacrifice, no glory. Shalom.